And so as we talk about the capital raise, there are multiple sources of capital. I want to focus on the green bubbles first. The green bubbles are capital that's relevant to everyone in this room today, living in Jamaica. The first two would be personal funds, so money that you have, that you've saved up, as well as money from family and friends. And I do realize the point that not all of us have a lot saved or very generous family and friends, but there's certainly a source to think about first when trying to either raise money for a new business idea / model or to take your existing business to the next level. The other thing that's very prevalent in Jamaica today are bank loans. But again, as we've heard throughout the day today and certainly yesterday, not everybody qualifies for bank loans, particularly if you're young and just starting out, or if you're in the services business and it's very hard to identify collateral. The banks have a very specific process. They cannot stray from it. They're in a heavily regulated industry. It is how it is, it's not changing, but these are the three sources of capital that most of us are familiar with and is very relevant to our Jamaican landscape. But there are more sources. The next one would be high net worth individuals. Okay, so if you happen to know someone who's very rich, who's looking for young folks to invest in, and we will have a venture capital session after this to start that conversation. Certainly that's an avenue for you, but again, it's just, 1 in 100 chance that you might know that person. And if you know that person, a lot of other people probably are asking that person for funds as well. The second piece that's most relevant to the industry is the venture capital and private equity that you see at the bottom. Julian was speaking earlier today about the development of the venture capital ecosystem in Jamaica, which has made a lot of progress. They've put together an angel network, and they are going to be putting out an RFP, the DBJ specifically. We put it out an RFP for fund managers to apply for the funding to try and manage that money and place it with you, entrepreneurs interested in taking your business to the next level or starting your business. So the venture capital industry, when I made this presentation 2 years ago, was non-existent in Jamaica. Now it's actually being developed by the Development Bank of Jamaica, spearheading the effort, and there's been progress. So certainly that's another source of capital, which is VC. And then for those that are cash flow positive, multiple years of track record, you're looking for growth equity, you can go the private equity route. And then for other businesses that are fairly established, you can get financing from your suppliers. But I would encourage you, these are the various sources of capital, and depending on the type of business that you're running, these all sources should be explored.